Hello and welcome back to my channel. It has been a hot minute. It has been a hot minute since I recorded, but a lot has happened. So since I last spoke to you, we have been told we're going to move house. Basically our landlord wants to sell the flat that we're currently in, so we have to move. We found somewhere amazing, so we are actually just going to go on a walk, and I'm going to go near that area so I can walk along the beach near it, so I can kind of just get my bearings a little bit. We move in 2 weeks tomorrow, so I literally cannot wait for that. But I thought you could come and spend a cozy Sunday with me. I'm gonna go for a nice walk outside in the beach, do some cooking. I'm gonna make some sourdough bagels, and I'm gonna also make some meal prep for the week because I've got some changes to my routine this week. I'm gonna be an early gym girly. Speaking of changes, this is one. I've had a passenger princess upgrade.
Oh, have you not mentioned?
No, I haven't. I've only mentioned about us moving.
Oh, okay.
So Aiden's upgraded my passenger princess abilities. I've now got heated seats. We're in a bigger car. It's great. Also, it's raining, so we are gonna go for a walk, but we just pop into the shops first. Specifically for 1 coffee duh, 2 shorts for Aiden.
Even though it's raining, shorts are a must. I'm going back to rugby. I haven't played rugby for like 2 years. I used to play it a lot, but kind of stopped because of bodybuilding. Now I'm not really bodybuilding that much. Gonna go back to rugby because I love it. So
we need, basically, but we're stupid, and probably I'm gonna blame myself for this, I reckon. I think we got rid of all of Aiden's rugby stuff because he wasn't playing rugby anymore, and so now he's got like no rugby shorts, and your clothes are probably a bit too oversized for training.
Yeah, because all my gym stuff's like baggies.
Yeah, so we're gonna go get a few bits for that, hopefully, if they've got something decent. But
we'll see. Obviously, I've got shorts, but they're not like good for rugby, if that makes sense. So
if we find good ones, we'll make Aiden do a fashion show.
Oh, don't know.
There was a slight change of plans since I last saw you. So we did go and do some shopping, and Aiden got the bits that he needed, and it was still just pouring down with rain, so we just went instead to see his parents for a few hours, which was lovely. Then we went to Nando's, and now I am packing, and I decided to start early so that we've got time, but oh my god, I'm driving myself insane already. I've done 2 full suitcases. I'm on my 3rd suitcase of just our clothes. We have more clothes than anyone could ever possibly need, I'm gonna be honest. And we've been sorting through them and donating and getting rid of stuff, so yeah, there's that. And then I'm gonna tackle this room a little bit more, organise stuff for the tip basically, or things like the clothes that we're donating and stuff, so when Aiden takes everything on Tuesday, it's nice and easy for him. So I'll show you what I've done so far. You can see here, suitcase. That's nearly full, that's nearly done. And then we've got 2 more suitcases here. And then there we've got all loads of bags for donations, and then that is a tip run. But you know, when it's like, it's got to get worse before it gets better, that's the stage I'm currently at, and I am already losing my mind. So because we've still got a couple of, guys, I've just deeped that, I've got no makeup around my eyebrow. Anyway, because we've still got a couple of weeks, I'm gonna do this, sort out a little bit more for the tip, and then call it a day there and get my stuff ready for work tomorrow, because I am gonna hit the gym at 6 AM tomorrow to get it done, get it out of the way. I say get it done, get out of the way, but just to tick off a box nice and early, do something for myself first thing. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Aiden's already cooked my chicken for me, and then I'm gonna go and sort out my breakfast and stuff like that. So yeah, this is where we're at currently. I'll show you my breakfast because it's unreal. oh my goodness, I literally have just disappeared on you. So I did successfully make it to the gym this morning. Results. And I'm now just making some dinner. It's now nearly 7 p.m. So I'm gonna make some dinner, and I'm also making bagels, the sourdough bagels that I was talking about making yesterday but didn't get around to. They're currently proving I've made the dough, but I thought I would talk a little bit about the fact that I went to the gym this morning and I'm like kind of changing up my routine a little bit. I'm not gonna always be doing morning sessions, but I thought I would today because, well, basically, as we all know, I'm on my journey to prioritizing myself, and I keep putting it off. I keep being like, oh, I'm too tired, I won't do it today, blah blah blah. If you do it first thing in the morning, you can't make an excuse, because you can't make an excuse if it's the first thing you do. So, massive box ticked there, meals all eaten, steps all done, and now I'm just literally drinking a green tea, watching Gossip Girl, and waiting for my dough to rise. So, absolutely buzzing. We have the current situation. We've got 500 grams of dough, 500 grams of flour, a teaspoon of yeast, water, discard, honey and salt. And I'm going to mix this until it forms somewhat of a dough. It may need more flour. The recipe says slightly more flour, so we shall see. So this is the current dough. You can see it's got like a little bit of a teeny bit, you can't really see that there, a teeny bit of a spring to it. And we're literally just going to let this rest for about 40 minutes and see how much it rises, essentially, because we've got the yeast in it. I might move it into my living room, which I know is really weird, but my kitchen's quite cold, so I might take it to my living room so it's warmer. So, as promised, the bagel situation is happening. I have got a big fat saucepan here, which has got, it's supposed to be a bit of honey and baking soda, but I don't have baking soda, lol, and I also don't have honey, so it's a little bit of golden syrup and just water. I'm going to bring it to boil and then let it go down to simmer, and then basically what we're going to do is plop the bagel pieces in it. You boil them and then you chuck them in the oven and they go nice and crisp. But basically what I'm going to do is be really annoying and cut up every single individual bagel on the parchment paper, because then I can chuck it straight in and then just peel the parchment paper away when the bagels have boiled. So I don't know if anyone else has watched it, right, but I'm watching Gossip Girl again, and it is crazy to me, like, the ages these people are supposed to be and what they're up to. Like, I am like, from the beginning season, I think probably 10 minimum years older than what they're meant to be. Like, they're like 17, 18, up to like, I don't know, 20, 25, whatever age they go up to. I'm obviously not 10 years older than 25, just to say. And I'm like, what do you mean you have this much power? Like, what do you mean you're doing all of these things? Like, if I said to my parents at like 17 years old, hey, I'm just gonna go off to Paris and do X, Y, Z, my parents would be like, what? It's insane. But also how much they lie to each other. If you've watched it, then you'll know what I mean. But like, Juliet and Nate, that situation, and she's like, oh no, like, I completely forgot that my class has been cancelled. Like, no, it hasn't. It didn't exist, you liar. These are those things I'm thinking about whilst I'm waiting for my water to boil. Also, guys, like, when you're baking, she's a must. Parchment paper is a must. I have done a few bakes recently without it. It's just not the same. It just doesn't turn out as good. Although I do feel a bit like I waste some in this recipe, because with the bagels, I obviously chuck it into the water and then take it away. This is my tiny bagel sacrifice. It's literally smaller than the palm of my hand. So these are sourdough discard bagels, wholemeal, of course, hence they're brown. So we're gonna put it into the water for about 30 seconds to a minute each side. I'll show you. So the water obviously is not quite boiling, and then you just plop her in. That water will all like get underneath the parchment paper and make it really easy to peel away in a second. It's not ready yet. The water is brown because of the golden syrup in it, obviously. Oh gosh, I should have cut this paper down a bit. I'll take it off and show you. There it is. Ah, you're steamed up, but there is the bagel. So ordinarily I would do an egg wash on these, but we don't have many eggs left and I'm not going to the shop tonight. I'm wanting them for tomorrow morning. So these are my bagels ready to go in to bake. I will show you because I do have a clip. I was just looking back through. I do have a clip of my bagels from the other day when I'd started filming and they didn't finish. So I will show you those ones and these ones next. I guess so you can see what they look like with an egg wash and without. So they're going to go in the oven for about 20 minutes. I tend to check them after 15 just to see how they're getting on, and then I'll show you them then. Every part of me wishes like smell-o-vision was a thing. I wish that you could smell this. The maple syrup in the thing was a perfect idea because now it smells sweet. It smells unreal. Let's see. They're looking good, you know. They're not done yet, but they're not far off, besties. They are not far off. But so this is literally what Aiden has to deal with me in the kitchen. I'm like, oh my god, it's not fun. Oh my god, it smells freaking unreal. Oh, can you just no, stop playing with them. It smells amazing in here. I think I'm delirious. I might take a magnesium. How close to bed are you meant to take them? So these are Aiden's, right? I just want to say, look at me accusing you, like, how dare you? Our whole supplement cupboard is pretty much just supplement needs, okay? We are supplement needs until we die. This is not. Okay, this is Biolab. We're not talking about it. Okay. It was given to us. Oh. Dropping it. This is 1 to 2 capsules. Eesh. I keep doing that noise, eesh. Anyway, I'll just take it because it's meant to help you sleep. Magnesium in. Imagine I take it and Aiden's like, you're not supposed to have that bedtime. I know you are. I know you are. But I'm not joking, like, all our sups are... Actually, do you know what will be easier? I'll turn you around so you can see I'm not a liar. Hold on. Absolute goats. But yeah, so that magnesium's a one-off, right? It's a one-off. Everyone's gonna be watching this thinking, go to bed, Holly. You are delirious and you're saying the most ludicrous things. And you'd be right to say that. So the way you know with bread products, if they're ready, is you tap the bottom and they should almost sound hollow. Hope you can hear here. It doesn't quite. So they're not far off, you know. They're done. You ready? Are you ready? Stunning! Like, literally look how good they look. They're not as cute as the egg wash ones, but it's alright. Do you know what? It is what it is. I'm gonna cut our mini one to show you the inside, and then I'm gonna love you and leave you. But let's chop her open first. Also, my battery is about to die, so I'll do this quick. But obviously, if you have enjoyed this, feel free to like, comment, subscribe if you've made it all the way through to my delusions. I should let her cool for a bit. And my delirious dancing. So thanks so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed my bagel making. But I hope that you stick around, and I'll see you in the next one where well, who knows what we'll be up to. Making more delicious baked goods, I'm sure. I've seen a recipe I want to make, but it's a weird one, but I'm going to try it. But there's the cross section. This is not as good as my last batch, but I do wonder if it's, 1, because the dough is a bit wetter, but 2, because I've cut it when it's too hot. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one.